I mean, this is not new. I mean, Venezuela has been in crisis pretty much since Chavez started. I mean, keep in mind, this is a country with the largest proven oil reserves in the world, larger than Saudi Arabia. And if you go into Caracas, you see nothing but wall-to-wall poverty. The violence in that country is astounding. 23,000 murders last year. I was wearing a flak jacket, to be honest. I was the police, but 23,000 murders in a country of 29 million. We had half that, and we're a country of, what, 320 million. You know, it's a disastrous country. When I was there, the government stopped reporting the number of people that were being murdered. There's one morgue in Caracas. So you go to there's a single morgue there. We went to the morgue with journalists who the government won't give them figures, so they count dead bodies coming in. And there's lots and lots and lots of dead bodies. I was there with journalists all day while they were ticking off dead bodies and then going and reporting it. Now, it's getting more difficult because, papers are shut down. Mostly television stations are shut down. The Colombian station the other day.
Is Maduro as bad as Chavez?
He's Chavez without the charisma and about half the intelligence. And Chavez was a guy that was a half-wit to begin with. So he's a former bus driver who was educated in Cuba. You do the math on that one. Is this a guy you want running your country? No.
I think Michael Moore and Jello Biafra would
be. He used to be better. And Leopoldo Lopez, who is, a popular, charismatic leader, when Chavez died, I made a very, very sort of specific point to not say this is a dictatorship. It's not a dictatorship, it's an authoritarian country. This is changing now. I mean, Leopoldo Lopez was organizing these protests. 3 people were shot, and as far as we can tell, all 3 were shot by Chavistas. And he's being arrested for it in charge of terrorism. He went on the streets today, and he was taken by the National Guard, and he was driven, incidentally, and no one really reported this, to the courthouse by the Speaker of the Parliament. His main political enemy put him in the back of the car and drove him to the courthouse. If that's not a banana republic, I don't know what that's.
Just a subtle.
It's a subtle middle finger.
Holy cow. In the back seat?
Yeah, he was the skeleton with the umbrella.
But I think we as the United States can sit here and we can look at this and we can learn from this. The government controls everything within Venezuela. That's what we haven't heard about. You hear every once in a while, yes, you hear these horror stories, but it's not been the top of our news. Instead, we're hearing all these other things from what's going on in Syria, Sudan, Ukraine. We're hearing all that.
And the yellow water in Sochi.
And the yellow water. Those are the important stories. These types of killings have been going on, yet we haven't done anything. Why? Could it be the oil reserves? If we were to actually be able to get a capitalist government put in there that believes in capitalism, we would be able to sit here and see oil prices go down across the world. And those are
here is the words we and put.
Yes.
That's not
why don't we invade and take the oil? Like, why are we screwing around? We've never done that before. We've never been accused of doing that in the United States before.
By the way, I just want to point out, you just got yourself on Venezuela.